we got the chair here. We've got the spotlight and the studio lights are here. But we got no Ron. Ron's supposed to be in that chair right there. Where the heck is Ron? This is Steve from Desert Adventures in Arizona. I'm supposed to be co-hosting for Ron, but Ron's not here. I don't know where he's at. I think he might be lost. Let me see if I can go out and find him. Hey, has anybody seen Ron Sees America?
Nah, Ron's out seeing America.
Oh, Ron's out seeing America. Hey, Ron's having a live. Does anybody know where Ron is? Oh, wait a minute. I hear him.
Ron Sees America.
Here he comes. Oh, here he is. That looks like Ron.
Is it Santa Claus?
No, that's Ron. Ron, where the heck you been, buddy?
Oh, am I late?
You're late, buddy.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, I fell down over there and I found Greg's stream and I heard echoes, and next thing I know is that McDonald's drive-through. So.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm sure glad you're here.
All right. Well, I just need a minute. I'll be right there.
Come and take a ride with Ron Sees America. Yeah, come and take a ride with Ron Sees America. Ron Sees America.
Hey, everybody. Am I on? Am I on? I don't know. I don't even know. Am I on, Steve?
You're on. I can see it.
Do you see me? Because I'm holding the camera backwards, pointing at myself because I didn't have time to change the camera around on the StreamYard thing. See, I'm just all discombobulated here. Hey, everybody, let me turn this around and we'll get to this thing real quick. How do I do this, Steve? How do I turn my camera around? Maybe I'll turn it this way.
Yeah.
And go. Camera. Settings, camera. Whoops, that's the general camera. Hope everybody can hear me. This sounds funny. Facing front, facing back. Can anybody see me now, or is it blank? Yeah, it's blank. I messed up. Oh, I don't know. It's my thing. Anyway, maybe you'll have to hold it on me for a minute until I figure that out there, Steve.
All right.
So, yeah, I'm a little bit late, but actually I wanted to talk to you a little bit and ask you a couple of questions. So, we're here at Ironwood 2023. This is the second annual meetup here in this location. The first one being a New Year's meetup between yourself, myself, Mellow Nomadic Adventures Marshall, and Greg of Fit for Expedition, and your wife and your grandchildren. And we had a nice time last time we met here. As a result of that meetup, we decided to do it again. This meetup has happened, Ironwood 2023.
My gosh, and how many people we have this year?
I don't know. Well, why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
Wow. Well, let me tell you a little bit about the Ironwood Forest National Monument.
All right.
So we're inside the Ironwood Forest National Monument, and how many thousand acres? We had that on a question earlier. How many thousand acres do we have inside the monument? 129,000 acres.
Right.
And so we're out here in BLM land camping, and the Ironwood Forest National Monument was actually created in 2000. And it was signed into law by Bill Clinton, and which created the Ironwood Forest National Monument. And it was created to protect a particular tree out here, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later.
All right. So also this kind of just kind of rose up around your actual home.
Sure. Yeah. Oki and I have some land out here inside the Ironwood Forest National Monument. Privately owned land was grandfathered in when they created the monument in 2000. And so we're fortunate enough to be able to live within the monument. We drive out our gate and we're inside the monument. So it's a really nice place to live.
And so tell me a little bit about the scenery around here, the mountains, the vegetation that we have out here, and the wildlife.
Well, the biggest thing we have are the saguaro cactus. So the saguaro cactus are the iconic cactus, very tall with arms on them. The first arm takes about 75 to 100 years before it buds out the first arm, and the saguaro cactus can live 200 to 300 years.
Right.
So they're iconic. We also have a number of Palo Verde trees. We have of course, all the normal critters in the desert. We have mountain lions. We do have rabbits. We do have coyotes. And we have bighorn sheep up here on Ragged Top Mountain.
Nice.
About 100 of them.
So Ragged Top, that's the mountain that was most prominently featured in the scenery toward the mountain range from Ironwood National Forest Monument. Right. And so, that's it in Steve's sticker there.
Yeah, that's Ragged Top right there. Yeah.
And it's beautiful, the different lighting that I see across that thing as the day progresses, and as each day presents the clouds and whatever the lighting it presents for that day, and that thing just it seems to have a life of its own, the way the light reflects off of it because of what you describe as ragged. I guess that's the terrain that's on that mountainside.
Yeah,
and
it's a very rough surface.
Right.
In the first hour or two in the morning, you know, that view changes as the sun moves.
So Steve is my co-host tonight. Kenny won't be joining me. He's taking this time off because Scott and Amber are doing a live stream for Helping Hands for Cruising. They are recipients for that organization of a cruise by that organization, and so they're over there doing that, and so that Kenny is not in the background doing something the show for me. They'll have they won't have to deal with that. So Steve is my co-host, and Steve, you had the first question, and let's make that actually the third question.
Okay. And hold that for a second so I can get to it.
This will be the first trivia question on my segment. This will be the 7th trivia question overall on First Fridays Live. The winner will get a $20 gift certificate from Amazon, and maybe we'll throw something in a little extra if we have it, but we'll see about that. But $20. And
which question you want? Number 3?
Yeah, number 3.
Okay, question number 3.
Actually, it's question number 1. I'm just asking him to ask question number 3 right now.
So it's question number 1, which we have as number 3. But which YouTuber answered in a recent video release their most asked question? And that question was, how many pair of sunglasses do you own? Which YouTuber was asked that question? How many pair of sunglasses do you own?
And we're going to wait for the output on YouTube from that. And for that, Marshall is Marshall is looking for the answer on the YouTube output to that. Let me go over here. And hello, Gracie. How you doing?
I'm good.
On the YouTube output to that.
So
hello, Gracie.
let's see here. Who answered that first? Let's see.
I'm good. Can you see me?
Yep.
So
Enjoying us some more.
let's see here.
I just had a s'mores.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that great? That's camping. That's great. It's Friday night. It's s'mores night.
We don't
so
count
good.
calories when
Nope.
we're at a meetup.
Who's the winner there, Marshall?
So it looks like the first person in there. Now, do they need the complete channel name?
No.
Okay.
It can be the person's name or the channel name.
Okay. So the first person, it looks like Lillian Tittle said Bunny.
Yes. Bunny is the correct answer, and Lillian won that question. Congratulations, Lillian. Lily, as you like to be called by your friends. Congratulations on answering that. Yes, it's Bunny. Bunny plays here. Y'all go check out her channel, watch a video, and subscribe, like, and do all the good stuff that that us YouTubers love for you to do. So, Marshall, while I got your attention, you mind if you come in and explain the organizational stuff that we got going on for Ironwood 2023 and what people have to look forward to if they come to the next Ironwood in 2024. You know, it's not just we sit around campfire and talk all day. Campfires are at night, and we have dinners, and we'll have a potluck tomorrow night, Saturday night. And also there's a nightlife excursion with Greg, a Fit for Expedition, tomorrow night, and his wife Kelly. Hopefully we'll be able to go on that with y'all, with those people who choose to go and do the nightlife. But Marshall has spent some time. This is Marshall, Mellow Nomadic Adventures, by the way, for those of you who may not know. Marshall is famous, so you probably all know him. But anyway, so Marshall, tell me what's going on here on this table.
So we set up these little sign-up sheets with different events or outings. For example, we started with the petroglyphs. That outing happened today. And then tomorrow we're doing the glider port field trip hosted by Ron Sees America.
Yep.
We're going to take some people over there to see the air gliders.
Yep.
And then we'll have a potluck around 3 to 5. And then there's going to be a small group that goes to Tucson to experience the nightlife. And then
Awesome.
Sunday, we're going to be doing a trip to the Rock House Hotel, which is an abandoned hotel. And
that's a pretty cool place. I got to see that the last time I was out here with you and Steve for Ironwood. Well, it wasn't Ironwood then, but what became Ironwood last year, our New Year's Eve meetup.
yes, and so it was really cool to to see that hotel. And on Sunday, we're also doing a YouTube strategy, kind of like a live forum where we can ask live questions. I'll be doing some talking about different topics related to YouTube, how to make your media kit, how to do a good profile photo. And I'm inviting anyone else who's here at the meetup who wants to come up and speak, they can do that. And then here's our potluck sign-up list, just so that we know. And actually, I need to put on here, because there were some people saying that they thought we should try to maybe have some appetizers out by 3, which I thought was a good idea. And
so what's this?
And then this right here is our Sign the Guest book. And this is our guest book. So what we're asking people to do if they come to this meetup is to first, on this page, we're welcoming them, telling them what this meetup is about, asking them to share their social media handles and best contact information so that we can keep in touch with them. And the next page, we just have a Meet Your Organizers page. So this is everyone who is helping to host this.
That one I can show.
Yes, this one you can show. This is all of our email addresses. So if you want to get in touch with any of the contacts here that have helped put this meetup together, this is who you would want to email.
Just go back to this video replay and go to this part of the video, stop it, and you can get the information off the video there. And it may even be in the description, but don't count on it because I'm lazy that way. Anyway.
And then what we're asking people to do, now we're not going to show these next pages, but we're having people sign their address and their if they want to leave a phone number or email. And it's just a way for us to keep track of who comes to the meetup. And as we do these meetups in the future, we will create new title pages in the same book and just continue to fill the book up. And
awesome. And do you also have do you have the Google Drive shared folder set up? Or
I do. So if anyone is here at the meetup this year, this is really for attendees only. So if you're around the campfire, just know that you can message me and I'll send you the link to the Google Drive folder. And on that folder, it has different folders inside. So there's one for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, which are our meetup days. And you can upload your photos and contribute. And we'll be putting together some promotional material and some recap, content with those photos. And it's also a way for other people to maybe they missed some moments or didn't have their camera out enough and didn't get that many photos. It's a way to share photos with everyone and enjoy the experience together.
Cool. And everybody stick around because I am going to recognize you for watching this evening, this live stream. Once the main part of it's over, we're going to go overtime tonight. The good thing about me on me being this third segment is that I might want to keep on going, and we planned that from the start. And tonight will be one of those nights we'll have the first Friday's after party after the main 40 minutes. So anyway,
that'll be running at the same time as the Adventures of Traveling Mike, who will be going live at 9 o'clock. So remember that there is multiple channels there to support.
Speaking of which, is Mike out there, or am I gonna have to go to him?
Might have to go.
Okay. Marshall, in the calendar, it's just a quick look.
This is just a quick look to show some of the events we have going on. Petroglyph, the potluck. It's not a lot of space to write all the events we're having, but we're trying to make improvements year after year of this meetup. So if you missed this one, just know that we're going to make this an annual thing. And,
new excursions, and you know, we'll always have something for everybody to do, for everybody's taste or whatever. Speaking of taste, we might even have wine tasting at some point. You know, that would be fancy. So that's for the future of this Ironwood meetup. But for now, thank you, Marshall. And
absolutely,
Steve. We're gonna go ahead with the
Next question.
Yes, go ahead with the next question.
Okay. So the next question is, unofficially, which YouTuber broadcasted the longest hosted interactive live stream in YouTube history? Which YouTuber unofficially broadcasted the longest hosted interactive live stream in YouTube history?
Mike. Oh, look who we have here.
Hey, I know the answer.
Ah,
I'm not gonna say.
good. Because Marshall is the official judge of that, and he'll get that out of the YouTube output.
all right, it's looking like the first person to, now I don't have timestamps of like to compare when you asked the question, but it's looking like Destinations Delight Crystal. She said Mike first, and that is the correct answer.
Congratulations, Crystal. You won question number 2 of my segment, Ron Sees America segment of First Friday's Live Trivia with a twist. And so I think, what have we got going on here? We got like a 6 or 7 way tie or something by now. That was the 8th question, by the way. So I think, what have we got going on? Do we have a conflict?
Yeah, well,
it's official. It goes by his chat. It doesn't matter if it's different on yours, because he's official.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I've got to go. So speaking of Marshall, thank you very much. Steve, we'll get back with you in just a moment. And I've got another guest. I'm going to go out here and I'm going to walk across here. Oh, you okay? Okay, so I'm going to walk over here, and I have another special guest I want to talk with right now. And we're going to go over here and see if we can interrupt him. So it is Mike. Hello, Mike. So how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So we just had a trivia question about you, and tell us a little bit about yourself, about the attempt that you made on a live hosted stream record, et cetera, and what you got going on currently.
2014, I had a stroke. I decided life's too short. So I decided to travel. 2017, I've been on the road since. February or May, going into my 7th year. When I started on YouTube, it was for more personal, like storage of videos and whatnot.
Right, me too.
Then I met some people like RVing with G and other people like you.
Yeah, G was one of my earliest. Paperback Nomad, Wade and Nomadic Van Man got me talked into it.
Barefoot Dana.
Yeah.
And so I started up on their live, and then I started my own live just to see, you know how it was. And A to Z Dan put the thing out. Well, why don't you do a 24-hour one?
Yeah.
And that turned into, well, you did 24, so why not 48? And then Daryl Van City Adventures was, well, make it 10 days.
Mhm.
And it was just to be a challenge, you know,
Yeah.
to see if I can do it.
Yeah.
And 2 days, you know, that 10 days, over that 10 days, I noticed it was helping a lot of people.
Yeah.
Um,
And I personally, now Mike didn't read them unless he was given permission to read those testimonies, but they were pretty touching.
yeah, I received numerous emails.
Mm.
Some I shared, some I didn't.
Mhm.
You know, some people were just there listening, never spoke.
Mhm.
And several lives have been saved because of it.
Mm.
And it lasted almost just about 58 days.
58 days straight. Now that was that broadcast was interrupted, and you didn't mean for it to be, but it happened. It was an
Right.
accident. We fired it right back off, and so you know, there was that. But total.
What kind of subjects were you talking about during that live stream?
Uh,
I was watching a lot of that
various,
too.
everything from health to, you know, disabilities to
There was some mental health,
mental
Mental health,
health.
yeah.
people that were struggling with things that they were able to bring to the discussion, and everybody else was sharing their experiences, right?
Yep.
And that's one of the best ways to heal, is to share your experience and see what others have.
And to have people willing to listen,
Yeah.
and be there with you on a hosted live stream, and just to listen if that's all you needed them to do, or some of the people had actual personal things going on of their own that they could share with the people that, I mean, it was great. I got a lot of benefit from it myself. So
I think the biggest thing that I got out of it was that the one thing that everybody needed to understand and know is that you're not alone,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
That
And
there
then,
are other people out there struggling as well.
yeah. And also it brought a lot of people from different, different communities together.
a lot of us at this meetup right now are here because we connected through that live stream.
Yep.
Yep.
So you everything from the van life to RV life to homesteading to cruise people,
Mhm.
eBay sellers,
Mhm.
all sorts.
Yeah.
And
Fortune tellers.
yep.
You know.
And then the one thing that, you know, we did do is support other channels. You know, every time somebody would go live, send everybody over there. You
Yeah.
know, to raid.
Come back when come back when you can or when you want to, but go support them.
And so you had co-hosts, right?
Yes.
You had co-hosts, so you couldn't run it 24/7 without sleep. So
Right.
when you needed sleep, someone would take over for you. You would sleep for a while, and then you would come back on again and take over. And then you might have another co-host that would take over. And so it was sequential, where it continuously ran
with a live host.
With a live host.
Or more.
Yeah.
You know,
many times
multiple people on the panel. It got busy at times. There was times when there were several people and just hanging out, having a discussion, talking about different topics and stuff. So yeah, I was one of the people that helped you hold that down, and I had so much fun doing it. It's one of the.
And you also gave Dee the interview.
Yeah, yeah.
At the last minute.
Yeah, Mike calls me up about 20 minutes. He calls me up and he says, I need you to do an interview for me in about 20 minutes. And I'm like, okay, so yeah, let's do this. And I said, who is it? And he says, Box Van D. And I said, what? 20 minutes? I got to prepare for Box Van D for 20 minutes. Okay, no. But somehow we pulled it off, and she was happy with the interview, and everything went great. And we had a lot of good times like that on that 58-day live stream. And any plans on trying it again?
Well, coming up in March, it will be the 2 years since it happened, and I plan on doing one 24-hour night. Other than that, we'll see.
Right.
But other than that, I do a nightly live at 11 p.m. Eastern
Mhm.
every night if I have service.
Right.
So
Yeah. So if you still want to talk about those things, or you just need company, or you just want to hang out, or you want see an opportunity to speak to someone that you might be able to help, you can always find Mike's live stream when he's got service every night. What'd you say? 9 p.m.
11 p.m. Eastern.
11 p.m. Eastern time, and that's on the Adventures of Traveling Mike. Mike, thanks a lot for talking with us
No
tonight. I
problem.
see I'm over time, and I still got question 3 to do. All right,
Have
thanks.
a good night.
All right,
Okay.
Steve.
Yes, sir.
Question number 3.
All right. The last question, and this is the toughest one, I think. Which of our YouTuber friends grows grapefruit in their backyard? Which of our YouTuber friends grows grapefruit in their backyard?
And it'll be, we got to go back over here and find Mello and see what the output is. And we'll go back over here by the fire. And we are in overtime right now, so we're going to consider this an after party, and we'll get around and talk to a few folks here in a moment. Just as soon as we find out who wins tonight's trivia. Oh, Marshall's running away from me.
All right.
Well, all right. I know it's a hard job, Marshall, being a judge of this thing when
So hard.
when you have challenges, but
Let me see. I'm looking for the answer here. So far, no correct answers. So continue to guess.
nobody's had a correct answer.
What was the question?
Who?
Now, wait just a second.
All right, you do
Wait
it.
just a second.
All right.
Wait.
Yeah.
No correct answer, so no one knows who grows grapefruit.
Oh wait.
Maybe,
Steve.
maybe in the Ironwood Forest National Monument.
Steve.
Now, who would live in the Ironwood Forest National
Steve
Monument?
there.
And Who?
Who was
Stephen Oakey.
first?
Stephen
Who
Oakey.
was first? This is Marshall's phone. I don't know if we can see it.
Well,
Tim with time for exploring.
Time for exploring.
did he
And
beat me?
so
I was first.
we've had 3 different
Oh, wait,
winners,
she did say Steve
Maybe-
out loud.
but you got to
She was
put it on
yelling-
the.
she was
You
yelling
got
in
to.
our
It's a
ear.
person that does the YouTube output
just
put
can't
on your
win.
phone. It's
All
the
right, Grace,
YouTube
we
output
tried.
on his phone.
We tried.
We usually use Kenny's. Kenny's not here.
Thank
We're
you,
using
Mr.
Marshall.
Alban.
Yes, it is.
Anyway, so we had 3 different winners on yours, 3 different winners on mine. Did we have any duplicate winners with Greg?
Steve won a question on mine and a question on Greg's.
Steve's the winner.
Yay, me!
Let's confirm that now. We got to confirm that.
Hang on, hang on. What do I win?
He does not know the answers except for the answer result
Yes,
of his
that
own,
is
and he
correct.
was disqualified from that. So
Okay.
Steve had 2 questions right. Everyone else had 1.
Steve was disqualified from question number 3 on my live stream. So he couldn't guess himself. He already knew the answer. But he answered a live stream a trivia question on Greg's and on yours,
and
Yes.
on mine.
which makes Steve the winner of this month's
So-
trivia with a twist, with 2 right answers. And there were great participants. There was Destinations Delight, Crystal. There was who else we got?
Lillian,
Lily.
Tim Time,
Yeah, Tim
Gracie.
just did. Gracie.
Marshall.
Who else?
Mark Wolf.
Congratulations to all of you guys. You only missed it by 1. So everybody is the second up winner.
So Tim didn't win tonight.
No, you beat
Time
Tim
for
tonight.
Exploring?
Yep.
Oh, he must have fell asleep in his
Yep.
recliner.
and his massage chair.
Tim, nice try. Congrats, Steve, Tim says. And so now what I'm going to do is thank Steve for his
Thank you.
participation and being my co-host. I really appreciate it. Thank you for hosting this event here, literally in your front yard. And thanks for letting me go out to McDonald's in your side by side. I really appreciate that. Got me a nice coffee and got me a Big Mac, all that good stuff. So and got a concussion, but I'll take care of that later. Anyway, so what I want to do is acknowledge some of the people that are here. And if you were here before and you're not now, I'm sorry I missed you. It's a busy night here. It's Friday night at Ironwood National Forest, Ironwood Forest National Monument outside Tucson, Arizona for Ironwood 2023. And so who do we got over here? Okay, so look here. So it's Tim.
I'm not
It's-
crying.
It's Mo
So smoky.
Mo Bang for Yo Bucks. And who have we got over
This
here?
would be Mr. California,
Mr.
but we have a Mrs. California Travel.
Yeah. Oh,
Hi,
yeah.
I'm Michael.
Yeah.
And she is Grace. And together we are California Travel Videos and beyond, like here.
Awesome. And who we got here? Gracie. Don't no, look over here this way.
Hi,
What's going on? Your name, your channel, all that good stuff.
Gracie and Jacques Adventures.
Jocks.
Jacques. Gracie
Yeah.
and Jacques Adventures.
French.
Cool. And what have you been up to and where are you going next?
I've been up to living life, traveling, and where am I going next? I don't know yet.
Yeah, that's about half of us. We don't know yet.
Tucson. I'm going to go to Tucson to get 4 more new tires next week.
Awesome.
She is a free agent.
I'm a free agent.
Yep, there you go. That's
Living
what
life
being
on my own terms.
that's what being retired means, living life on your own terms.
Right.
Yep. So who else we got over here? Can we introduce super fan that is here at Ironwood, Diana? May we introduce?
Oh my gosh.
Huh? Diana. This is Diana. She's super fan. Diana, whose channel was it that you come out here and you wanted to be in person?
Well, I have to admit it was Steve.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. Awesome.
He's the man.
Well, welcome and thank you for coming.
Thank
And
you.
I hope you made a few new friends here. And I really hope you subscribe to a few new YouTube channels.
I have.
Didn't we, honey?
Yes.
He was my buddy.
Did you go to one of the excursions so
We
far? What'd you
followed
go?
Steve had a great
Yeah,
tour
what-
today. And
what
Dave
did you get
drove
to
for
see?
us, and we had a great time, didn't we?
Pardon?
What did you get to see?
Well, the petroglyphs for
Yeah.
one thing, and all the forest
Was
of
that a- was that a-
cactus.
Was that a wishing well? What kind of well was it?
Oh,
Was there gold in that well?
I don't know. That sounds look, the
Steve,
inside.
Steve did one thing was very good, very smart for all of us. He
Yeah.
said, okay, we went through the wash, maybe, I don't know, a quarter of a mile. We got to the petroglyphs. And he says, he says, who remembers how to get back? And he said, okay,
oh,
we're going to have a test to see if we know
Oh,
where to
yeah.
get back to the road.
that wasn't very
That was very-
challenging.
Meanwhile, I wasn't
That
remembering.
wasn't the most
It made us
challenging,
think
which
in the
is a good
future.
thing.
Because when you go somewhere, you better know how to get back.
Well, meanwhile, I'm out there getting lost and ended up going through McDonald's drive-through. So thank you guys. Thank you for being here, Diana.
Ron sees America.
Merton and traveling.
This is Traveling Merton and Sue.
Hello.
Hey, how are you guys doing? Tell us about your channel and what you're doing and what brought you here.
We're just a couple of knucklehead old people that like to travel around and go to the museums, and, you know, look around from place to place, and
Yeah.
just have a lot of fun. We travel with our little dog, Sweet Pea.
Ah, Sweet Pea. Hey, Sweet Pea. We've already met.
Sweet Pea's just the star of the show. Trust me.
Yeah. Oh, they're always the pet's always the star of the show.
And where are you guys from?
We're from Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Mhm.
So they came all the way to Arizona from Massachusetts.
Just to see me live. Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you for being here. And we're gonna move on. We're gonna introduce some others, and I want to recognize some people in the chat as well. So, see y'all later.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye. So, look at who I ran into. Hey, Greg, what's up?
Ron's America. What are you doing here?
I'm just hanging out, man. I just stumbled in.
right now?
Yeah, I just stumbled in here. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we were worried about you. We didn't know where you were at.
I hit my head out there, and when I got up, your channel was all echoey.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It always
because
is.
I was trying to get in there and tell somebody to come help me, and it was echoing, and I thought I
know,
was
we were
sick or
acting like
something,
crazy,
right?
yeah. We had fun though.
So, also, who do you have with you here? Bunny, Bunny plays here.
Sunglasses.
I know.
Yeah, we asked. Yeah, I asked that question. And how many did you say that you have altogether, or did you?
I kind of didn't, but I kind of did. I counted. However, I don't know how many are at home.
Uh-huh.
So it's a lot. And I bought 2 new pairs while
Right.
I've been in Arizona.
That by the way, folks, the answer was in the video was I have a lot.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a lot.
That was it. So what have you been up to, Bunny, and what's coming next?
Oh, so we're here at the Ironwood. We just left out of Phoenix. After we finish up here, we're gonna slow roll, I think, to Vegas, and then maybe Joshua Tree. Who knows?
Awesome,
We'll see.
awesome. Sounds like the plan. And so Riley, do you want to say hi? So here we go. We have hi, this is Riley. Tell us about yourself and what's going on and your channel and all that good stuff.
Same thing that Bunny's doing. We just caravan together all the time. It's kind of a thing now. It's funny, but yeah. So after this, we're gonna go to Vegas. I'm house sitting for my parents. That's my base camp, and then we're gonna go meet up with some friends at Joshua Tree, and I'm really looking forward to that. But after that, I have no idea.
Oh, so awesome. So what does the nomad life mean to you? And are you, what inspires you, or how long have you been doing it? Or
I've been on the road for a little over a year, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
time runs together, don't
I
it?
was gonna say, like, oh my goodness, is it February already? So it's like probably a year and a half.
Right.
Maybe, yeah. What inspires me? A sense of adventure. Is that lame?
Yeah. Yeah.
What? You just
no, that's not. No, that's not. No, that's not. That's not at all. That's not at all. No, that's a good reason. That's why I'm out here. It's I was in a studio apartment during the the 2-year shutdown or whatever, and the walls were closing in. I'm back out here after a temp before that, but yeah. So, well, welcome to Ironwood. Thank you for being here, and we're gonna move on. Greg, how's it going?
It's going great.
Good. Are you having fun?
I have a YouTube channel.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it?
It's Fit for Expedition Fun Seekers. Yeah.
Say it again.
Fit for Expedition Fun Seekers.
That's all. That's for all you fun seekers. If you're seeking fun, gotta hit up Greg's channel. So, what else we got here, Steve? That's our.
We have almost a full moon.
Yeah, we've got a pretty good moon. I mean, I think it's full. Is it full? No, we're 1 day away. We're 1 day or 2 away. It looks full through the camera, but this is the media tent that we've been standing in, and we've got community cooking station. We got Blackstone here, community Blackstone. If you need to cook something on there, come on over, cook it. We got water and wash station, towels, and so everything is here to make this a community at this event. And like I said, this is our first year really fully going out with this event, and I have a feeling that we're going to do that.
There's this machine that you.
Oh yeah. So yeah, this thing got me to McDonald's and back. Ultimately to McDonald's. I was really just going down the road. Have we heard from Sam yet? Anyway, I was really going down the road to direct Sam in, another guy that's coming in tonight. And then I don't know what happened. Suddenly I was over there in Marana at the interstate at McDonald's drive-through, chomping on an apple pie. Anyway,
so what are we gonna do next year? Are we gonna do this again?
Yeah, we're gonna. I'm all game for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So there's a Facebook group called Ironwood Meetup. And this year's Facebook group was called 2023 Ironwood Meetup. So if you're interested maybe in checking it out for next year, it's 129,000 acres of BLM land out here. Beautiful country out here in the Sonoran Desert. So there will be another link to a 2024 Ironwood Meetup. Awesome. And Marshall will put that out. So if you're interested, come on down. We have a fire every night. We share meals. We share everything here. So be sure to check it out.
That's great. All right, everybody. Let's go back over here where everybody can see me. And so that's going to be it for now. We're at the top of the hour, and want to thank everybody for coming in here. Let me holler out some name shout outs, do some shout outs right quick. So first we had the very first person in here was Gracie, and we got Tim Time, and we got Tracy Jolly Matilda. We got Mark Wolf in the house, and he's probably asleep by now because I think he was holding on just to say hi. Wee Mike, hi Mike, and Jay's in the house. Captain Jack Strapper, welcome. Mayhem RV, Jeff, thank you for being here. Ava Potterfield and friends, she's always that's exactly right, kindness always. And Fairy Dust of course is in the house, and we got Rayleigh Creative Travel was here, and I hope you're still here through the end of this.
Jolly Matilda.
Yeah, Jolly Matilda and Cookie, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you always supporting me like you do. Traveling Merton and Sue, who you just met in the chat. And let's see who else we got. Captain Michigan Carol S was one of the trivia question winners earlier. Congratulations on that. You fell one short because Steve there got one up on everybody. Lily, thank you for coming, Lily. You're always a great support. Thank you so much. And Daily Dose of the Bible, that's Kenny. Y'all go over to check out Kenny's new channel. Let's see, and by the way, Kenny is a co-host for First Fridays, but took off tonight to let his host do their own live stream. So let's see. So Destination Delight, Crystal here. Thank you for being here, Crystal. Really appreciate that. Marshall's in the house. Okay, so if I missed you, just know that I'll see everybody once I see the playback who is here, and I really appreciate it, everybody. I want to thank Steve for hosting tonight my segment.
Good thing I was here, huh?
Yeah, it was a good thing. Yeah, and it was a good thing you're a YouTuber because you just picked up like a pro and handled it.
And I had to run out there to the campfire. I had to ask everybody, has anybody seen Ron? And somebody said, well, he headed towards town.
Yeah, I flew back as fast as I could with a Big Mac hanging from my mouth. So yeah, I was trying to get back here as quick as possible once I realized what was going on, and echoing stopped. So anyway, that's gonna do it from me here. Ron Sees America. Thank you for watching, everybody. You guys have a great, fantastic rest of your evening and weekend. And I'm going to go on out here and do some socializing right here at Ironwood 2023. Good night. Thank you for being here.